The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. And that misses for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Ramos has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting fourth, catcher Gary.
Now in the box,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 5. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Now both runners on the move. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt, They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, if you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And that's dead center for strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses, ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit. Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Logan Morrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, head-to-head against Chris Archer, 4 for 12. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, number 77.
So stepping in, number 77. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll look to get something
And
going here in this
for the Rays,
scoreless ball game.
designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Brad Miller. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater.
The designated hitter,
Digging in, Austin Romine. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Souza is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off. Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And he misses with it. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Dickerson. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line softly toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, it dorks in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier. Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it. Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Number 20, Steven Souza.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bird.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Miller's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 14, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 77 would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Logan Morrison is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Lucas Duda is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that could hurt.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. 1-2.
1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Brad Miller is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Wilson Ramos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. At the plate, number 77 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 77.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Romine.
Ready now, Austin Romine. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Souza is there, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a flare out toward right center. Miller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Echeverria now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
In there, no balls and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kevin
First
Kiermaier.
offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Well, you know you made a
Right
real nice
fielder,
pitch when you bounce it in the
Steven
dirt and you still get the
Souza.
hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for
Leading
2
off for
with
the
a
Yankees.
double on his line thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Takes this the other way to right. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Catcher. Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
How about him? Third baseman, Todd
Riding in once
Frazier.
again, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
One strike now from Archer. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit hard down the line. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another
First
chance?
baseman,
Logan
7.
Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morrison.
David Robertson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Lucas Duda stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2-2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Morrison is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Longoria.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Sergio Romo.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Starlin Castro.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 77.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Austin Romine. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Austin Romine.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Second baseman Brad.
Pitch on the way. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far. Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right. So we'll try it again at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Another 0-2 coming. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Castro's got it on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ellsbury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they train just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this one's in the dirt. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. Echeverria's there. The throw will go to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Batter number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going. Hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box now, number 77. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 77.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Well hit to right. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Evan Longoria is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Third baseman.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Way out in front. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brad Miller is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting
at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings.